Roger, out on court, I want to start with something you said. When we go back a year ago and you walked away from Wimbledon and decided to take 6 months off, just a few moments ago you said you weren't certain you'd ever get back here. How do you explain being back here? How did it happen?
I guess a lot of work, in the physio room, then a lot of work in the gym, then on the tennis court, and then just stay positive, enjoy your time away from tennis, and then when you do come back hopefully in January, that you're going to be ready and eager and fresh and ready. And I was more than I ever thought I would be. And I didn't know if maybe I was going to have maybe more complications or not, but actually it's pretty swift, pretty straightforward, and it was just good to take that time off.
Championship point, you were not muted, but not as celebratory as you have been at times in the past. But then you got to the chair, had a moment, and the emotions started to rise. What was going through you?
Well, just sort of, sinking in that it was actually just really happening, and or it already happened. I don't have to play no more, I won Wimbledon for the record 8th time, and wrote history here at Wimbledon. My family watching, friends are here, again on center court, about to hold the trophy again. All these things, it's just it's emotional and it's nice. So I was very happy.
Playing against opponent physically depleted, Marin Cilic, she obviously fought very hard. How does that challenge your focus, though, as you notice that's happening for an opponent across the side of the net?
Well, I wasn't really feeling it per se. I couldn't tell you if he was struggling going to the backhand or to the forehand, or if he was feeling it on his serve. He was still serving big, So, and it really only happened midway through the second set, maybe, or he started to call the trainer after the first set. So I wasn't sure if it was more of him feeling dizzy or if he was actually in pain. So I told myself, he's anyway going to finish till the end. You never know if there's going to be rain, and then he's going to have a break, and he's going to recalibrate things and maybe figure it out, and maybe it won't hurt so much anymore. So for me, it was really just to play within myself and stay focused. And I've been there so many times that I think my experience helped me there.
The first man since Bjorn Borg to win Wimbledon without dropping a set. That back in 1976. You turn 36 next month. I have to ask, how would you rate your level versus any point at your career?
I'm definitely playing very sort of fun tennis. I'm playing forward, I'm playing aggressive, I'm serving great, I've got wonderful focus, and I always feel like I can count on it. And then if I don't play too much, I won't be too tired either, or hurt really for that matter, because playing tired and hurt is not a good mix. And I think today and just this whole tournament, it was unbelievable how, I don't want to say how easy it came for me just to play my game, and but I was always ahead in the score, and of course once you're ahead in the score, it's always easier to play that way. You can play even more risky and more freely, and I did that again today in the finals. And I'm a bit surprised, of course, that it went the way it did today in the finals, because I really expected it to be tough. And Marin had a wonderful tournament, and I'm actually really happy for him because he's a super great guy.
You mentioned surprise. During your time away, what chances did you give yourself that you would win 2 majors this year?
None. Maybe one. Maybe if things were everybody's thought, you know what, Roger deserves one, and the players are just like, okay, we'll give him a free pass for one, then maybe. But 2, no chance. Australia anyway, I had no hope to win that. That was, for me, was more of a lead-in tournament to the season. Ended up winning that. That was crazy. And then here, I really hoped that I was going to have a chance to play well on the grass, and I did. But to go all the way is a big difference than to lose in the finals or in the semis. So I'm happy I'm standing here as a winner right now.
While you hold the trophy and before you make the turn to see your name yet again on the Roll of Honor, I have to ask, the next goal in front of you now, you'll be 36, the chance to be #1 again. What does it mean to you?
Yeah, I don't know. This is bigger than world #1 right now. The first time in 2004 when I became world #1, that was big, and being the best is a wonderful feeling. But I over-exceeded my expectations this year, so I'm just going to enjoy this victory here. To be the reigning Wimbledon champion for an entire year is the best feeling in the world. I don't need to be world #1 after that, but I just hope I'll take the right decisions going forward for my health. That's most important for me. And then if I can get to world #1, which I'm sure there's going to be a chance with Rafa as well, I think it'll be quite exciting, and I just hope we can both play great towards the end.
The man born on the 8th day of the 8th month, the 8th Wimbledon in your hand right now. Congratulations, Roger. Very, very well done.
Have a nice day. See you guys.
Chris.